Katseye Manon cannot catch a break. But what is going on with this EXO comeback? BTS's RM Apologizes, and so much more in today's episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Why is Katseye Manon fighting with her members? That was a question that a lot of people were asking, though it doesn't seem to be the case at all. This question was prompted by this viral video, with this tweet alone having 10.4 million views. But basically, the caption says the girls are fighting, and in the video, we can see Manon being very heated. So let's watch it. So like I mentioned, this video prompted a lot of people to wonder or just speculate that she was fighting with her fellow members, that she was yelling at her fellow members. But a lot of fans quickly came to her defense, saying that, they tried lip reading, and it seems that she was actually talking about safety. There are fans at the event saying they saw her leave and she was seemingly angry at somebody in the crowd. But on that note of lip reading, I actually came across a video of someone lip reading what she said exactly. So this creator, Jackie G, made this video. Let's watch it.
This guy on our side was shoving them, and he was like, Manon, Manon, Manon. And I was like, dude, you need to, because he's one of the resellers. And I was like, what the literal, like, you need to stop. Like, that is not safe. You need to go.
Here are some fans' responses. Y'all do anything for a hit tweet. She's clearly telling the girls about her interaction with the fan that made her feel unsafe. More people lip reading, pushing everybody, and was like, Manon, 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 can you stop, please? That shit's not safe. And then fans came across this video where it seems she's being taken away with security, and it seems that she's mouthing stop. In this video, you can see Manon being taken from the scene by her bodyguard in a hurry due to the grown man pushing fans, and her still looking back saying stop to the man. So on me down if my heart break, so on me down. But from there, Manon actually took to Weavers and clarified the situation herself. LMAO friends, the girls aren't fighting. I was really upset because there was a grown man in the crowd who wasn't even a fan, just shoving people, including kids, to get autographs he could resell later. Let's read some fan responses. She handled it so well. That man was actually so weird for that, and I'm glad it got resolved before anyone seriously got hurt. People are just so desperate to force the weirdest, most made up, they all hate each other narrative on Katseye, like calm down. This is why context matters. They want her to be the villain so bad. LMAO, her getting dragged away by the bodyguard, their security is there for your protection. She def looked like she was going, girl, there was this man out there, like we've been there. That piss that we need to vent to our girlies. People are desperate to cancel these sweet girls. I don't know if it's just me, but why would we assume that they were arguing between each other in the first place where they are as visible to fans as they are? Wouldn't they, anyone really, in general, at least wait to get a bit further away so no one would be able to read their lips or hear them through the glass potentially? And if the members were fighting, and what? Friends fight, coworkers fight, siblings fight, and you know what they do later? Discuss it again when they're calm, come to a compromise or conclusion, apologize where necessary, and move on. I mean, it's lovely that Manon was upset about something different, but you have 6 young women of varying backgrounds and personalities. They are absolutely going to fight sometimes. Of course, even when Manon is literally trying to protect others and keep them safe, y'all will still find a way to hate on her. Manon is a queen for that. Manon is sweet, she gets so much hate, and even her solo fans are trying to pretend the group hates each other. They're obviously super close, and I don't understand why people don't get that. I mean, of course, as an idol, as a celebrity, as someone in the public, you are very much aware that you're always being watched. I mean, wasn't it Chapel Roan who brought like a fan with her so that people couldn't even lip read what she was saying? That's something that some people can easily do, right? So even if you know no one can hear you, if they can see your lips, they will find out what you said. But of course, again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What is going on with this EXO comeback? So EXO have started rolling out trailers, comeback teasers for their upcoming release, but fans are still angry because Baekhyun, Jimin, and Chen will not be participating. And that is a whole other topic in and of itself. Those members seemingly wanting to be part of the comeback, issues with SM Entertainment. I mean, the trio previously filed a lawsuit against SM Entertainment, but with those 3 members missing, fans think that some of this rollout is a little shady. Number 1, this EXO trailer called Reverie. I was like, Reverse? I mean, we could watch a little bit of it, but that's not really the topic here. It's 3 minutes, never mind. I digress. Just the name alone, some people think is quite shady because Baekhyun had a tour called River as well. But then they posted this photo of them wearing Wolf 88 shirts with the caption, "We are one EXO," which of course is seemingly a throwback, right? So some people thought it was just a little weird. Imagine losing half of the members because you couldn't manage them right. Using nostalgia to manipulate everyone, LMAO. Performative AF. Remove that "we are one" for love's sake. It's so hypocritical, corny, hollow, and completely meaningless now. We are not 10, 13-year-olds we were back in 2014. You can't drag that shit out again and expect us to faint from happiness. With every post they make, I feel even more insulted because they really thought we'd be stupid enough to be blinded by nostalgia and so easily manipulated. Wear the Wolf t-shirts all you want, we can count, and we haven't forgotten that 3 members are unfairly absent. Isn't that a bit too much now? We're no longer talking about a new album or a comeback. We're trying to rewrite history. We're trying to eliminate 3 people. They want to act like they never existed. It's not just moving on, it's throwing away the memories we spent together, the uniforms, the writing, the background. How could they do that? I love the group and all the members, but how could they have agreed to this? I swear all the pain I feel is because I feel like I never really knew the people I trusted and loved so much. Regardless of your favorite, aren't we sinking too low now? I mean, done by any other group, it would have given me the shivers, but done by the only group I've ever loved, it leaves me shocked. I loved the group so much, I loved their bond, because I believe they never would have agreed to continue without even one member if that hadn't been their will. But this isn't about finishing a job or honoring an agreement. It's about erasing the memory and recollections we have of some members. It's not an act done with the idea of promoting. Unfortunately, I only see pettiness in it. Who have I loved and supported for all these years? I thought that if they ever disband, I would feel the greatest pain, but trust me, it's nothing compared to this. With that said, a lot of people have actually started bringing up Girls' Generation and Jessica's departure because there was a tweet that gained some attention and it said, "Even Girls' Generation weren't this shady to Jessica." And then they quickly took back what they said, realizing I forgot Tiffany's 9th anniversary post, Sooyoung in that radio show when G played, and the entire Girls in Peace tour DVD OMG. Love them down, but let's not change history. So then that led people to bring up everything that Girls' Generation ever did post Jessica's departure. So while we're here, let's take a trip down memory lane. Now this person's responding to the original tweet saying they were worse. Taeyeon shows off a Girls' Generation t-shirt without Jessica. Netizens are speculating that Girls' Generation Taeyeon foreshadowed Jessica's departure from the group prior to the press release from SM Entertainment through a picture of photoshopped emoticons on her Instagram. Taeyeon posted her Instagram picture of 7 KakaoTalk emoticon characters, including the little alligator, which netizens have speculated to be Girls' Generation members excluding Jessica and Taeyeon. She also wrote the hashtag family, picturist, support, strength, friend, emoticon, KakaoTalk, so on, further adding to netizens' suspicion. Netizens also speculated that Taeyeon was hinting at the departure because of the date of the posting, September 28th, just 2 days before the official news broke out and 1 day before Jessica's Weibo post. And then this is the post in question. Another response, yeah, they were worse. The 9th anniversary post that was referenced earlier. There are some people saying that it's not really comparable, but of course, let me know your thoughts, because this isn't anything new in K-pop. There are tons of ex-members of groups, but whether or not they are mentioned is a different story. But in terms of erasure, that definitely is a huge thing. I mean, some groups re-record their songs and saying, oh, it's a 2025 version of the song, and really it's just a re-recording of the song without the member who left. I remember not too long ago, even Girls' Generation, they were celebrating their music video for Mr. reaching a certain amount of views, and Jessica wasn't there, and people were like, but Jessica was in the music video, how could you erase her? And other people be like, did you really expect her to be there? But we see this oftentimes when groups celebrate a milestone of a song that featured an ex-member. Oftentimes you're not going to see that ex-member being celebrated in the post, and that does oftentimes upset fans who are like, but you're rewriting history, this wasn't what it was back then. And then again, other fans being like, do you really expect them to mention the previous member who's not there anymore? So unless you've been living under a rock, I'm sure by now you have heard about the BTS Jungkook and aespa Winter dating accusations. People have been digging into every single thing that they've ever done to show somewhat of a timeline that the two must be dating. Now, this was something that people have been doing for a little while now, but the catalyst for all this was these alleged couple tattoos. People alleging that the two have the same tattoo, hence the couple tattoos. I mean, people brought up Winter wearing oversized clothing and oversized shoes, saying those were actually Jungkook's clothing. People saying he changed his in-ear monitor to match hers. People saying that in the military, everyone knew about it, that this happened, that happened, that they witnessed something, that they knew about this all along. The whole shebang. And following all of that, it seems that BTS RM did a live stream, and now he's receiving backlash because people think he was talking directly about the dating accusations. So here's a bit of what he said. And now, as you all know, with this job, whenever something happens or when there's an issue or when something is about to come out and people talk about what the behind the scenes are like, I can't really explain everything in detail right now. What I really want to say is that I can no longer represent our team on my own. That's because I'm just one person, one human being. Back then, around 2017 and 2018, when we were actively promoting as BTS, I feel like I could do that to some extent. But after that, each of the members became fully independent individuals, each with their own boundaries, their own lifestyles, personalities, and ways of living. So now, the idea that I should go to the company due to the members, or that I should somehow control or manage what the members do, that doesn't really apply anymore. There were so many times when our team was on the verge of being disrupted or stopped entirely, as you all know, so I'm extremely grateful that we're still able to be together. Now, in terms of the comment about the group being disrupted, it seems he received a lot of backlash from some fans who felt like he was guilt-tripping them, especially in terms of the disbandment comment. Though there were a lot of people who understood where he was coming from, basically that, they're all individuals living their lives at this point. So he posted this photo to Weverse and he said, "I'm sorry if my live 2 days ago made a lot of armies feel tired. I got so many messages from people worried about me. I regret having done the live now, but I was just feeling frustrated at the moment. I'm sorry. Please have mercy on me. I'll focus on making music, practicing choreography together, thinking about new content, sleeping well, and living normally instead. I'll be taking my driving test soon, and yesterday I put on the practice sticker and drove through all 4 routes. It was scary. I didn't get into an accident. And yesterday I watched the movie The Color of Pomegranates. And my home renovation is finally finished, so I'll be moving back home soon after half a year. Once everything is set up, I'll show it to you. I took out the molds to make a snow duck, but everything melted. It's so cold. Please dress warmly and don't catch a cold. That's all for now." Though again, there's a lot of fans who felt that he really didn't need to apologize at all. But the situation in and of itself, beyond RM's live stream, the situation between Jungkook and Winter has gotten so big that some fans have sent protest trucks outside of HYBE. Not because of the dating kind of because of the dating allegations, but not in the way that you think. The protest trucks actually seem to be criticizing HYBE for the way that they're handling everything. We are absolutely fed up with the company ignoring and not doing anything about the never-ending malicious rumors being created about Jungkook on all platforms. We have contacted the truck company and the trucks will be sent directly to the HYBE building tomorrow. So then here are the trucks, and here's what some of them say. Jungkook's fans have always believed in him and supported him, but the company's attitude this time is ambiguous. They are manipulating the media, playing with public opinion, and falsely accusing him while using the artist to divert attention from HYBE's scandal. We must fight against online harassment and the rumors targeting Jungkook on all platforms. The second message reads, "After completing his military service, he has had no solo activities, despite the sincerity he showed by enlisting early for the sake of the group. He deserves the stage and solo activities he truly deserves." So of course, with all that said, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What if you went to university to study K-pop? It seems that the University of Southern California are offering these 2 classes. Cricket Studies of K-pop, reimagining K-pop's dominant discourses through G-Dragon. And it says, examine K-pop through a new lens by exploring the artistry and cultural impact of G-Dragon. Challenge dominant narratives about authenticity, creativity, and celebrity while analyzing how his work reshaped global perceptions of Korean pop, identity, and performance. The next class, Promoting Idol in the US. Work directly with industry professionals to promote the global K-pop group Idol in the United States. Gain hands-on experience in fan engagement, market research, brand partnerships, and digital strategy while developing professional deliverables that bridge culture, creativity, and global music marketing. So it seems that Idol will be a case study of sorts. So it seems that unlike traditional pop culture courses, this elective emphasizes practical industry skills, combining entertainment strategy with real-time execution. So with that, a lot of people were actually very happy for Idol, because for them to be like the entire topic of a course, I mean for G-Dragon as well. But then some people thought that the description of the class was a little weird. Am I too woke, or does this seem shady as hell from their company to use college students' work as free promotion instead of paying people? I get this is a huge opportunity, but these students deserve to get paid to do all this instead of having them pay to take the class. Wow, Cube is so useless. They're making students pay to do work that should be done by paid employees. This is just an unpaid, uncredited internship. That's definitely a very interesting angle to take, right? I mean, if Cube has no access to the work in the class, then like I get it, right? You're taking a group, using them as a case study, and what you would do to promote them in the US. Does Cube get any of that market research? Because then yeah, I could see how that's a little weird. But if it's just like for the sake of the class, I don't know. What do you think about this? And would you take any of those classes? With that, let's move on to Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently and or quick news. It seems that 2 members of EVEN will be leaving the group, those members being Yoo Seung-won and Ji Yoon-so, so the group will continue as 5 members. All Day Project's Bailey was on a show where she was asked if she ever DM'd Rihanna because they're following each other. So during the show, she sent a message to Rihanna saying, "Hi, I love you," and then at the end of the show, it was revealed that she got a response back from Rihanna, and she said same. NCT's Doyoung and Jungwoo have enlisted into the military, and Peko has announced his military enlistment date, which is December 29th. For fun things that I want to share with you guys, I came across this tweet. Okay, so NMIXX are having their first world tour, and notably it seems that they're not going back to Seattle. And this person wrote, it's because someone put that baby on stage and NMIXX doesn't want to come back to Seattle. The baby, oh my god, do you guys remember when someone put a baby on stage with NMIXX? This video is so weird to watch, so uncomfortable to watch, because first of all, why is a baby there? Second of all, why are you giving your baby to an idol? Poor Haewon, trying to give this baby back. Like, I never understood what was going on back then. I still don't understand what happened now. I mean, I get what's happening. I don't know why. There's a baby there. Why is there a baby there? Who brought their baby to an NMIXX concert? So yeah, that's our little take back of the day. And I think that's basically it for today's video. Oh my god, no. You guys remember when I said like my content's being stolen? I was scrolling through TikTok again and it was so funny. Because I mean, I'm not going to say that this person stole my content or anything because they took a screenshot of my YouTube short thumbnail, and it's just so funny because then they made all their own commentary afterwards. So it's just they're doing commentary over my YouTube short thumbnail, which is so funny because there's literally like a caption that says, "Is girl set said JYP's answer to Katseye?" Like I even made a typo mistake in it. It's just so funny. So I took a screenshot of it because I thought, oh my god, no, not again. But it was just like the thumbnail. I mean, it's a good thumbnail aside from like the mistake in the caption, but I just thought it was so funny. Oh my gosh. On some sad news, I did break my nice ice baby Nido. R.I.P. I got it from Showcase, so can I bring it back? On another note, I have 140 wishes for Verasa, who is... Yes, indeed. Verasa, come home, please. And I'm even like working on my spare accounts. Don't ask why I have spare accounts. I have 2 spare accounts for Genshin in the hopes of getting Verasa. If I get Verasa on one of the spare accounts, I'll just let go the other spare account because I'm trying to increase my chances. Yeah, maybe I should have done that for Mawika. Whatever, it's okay. Mawika is better for exploration. Anyways, yeah, that is basically it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. And as for me, I'm gonna get going. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.